Welcome back, fight fans, to another video here on The Fight Game. A super fight looms between two of the biggest stars of the sport, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. The dramatic rivalry between Garcia and Haney is one that's constantly developing, with twists and turns that are ever present in the sport that we call boxing. Their first bout ended in controversy, as a failed test by Garcia ignited a fire under the belly of the drama of these twin superstars. The fight itself was dramatic, with Garcia seemingly tightening his grip on the steering wheel of the sport, putting his case forward to be called the face of boxing. Haney, however, showed incredible heart, courage, and bravado, getting up every time he was knocked to the canvas.
People can say, oh, he don't have a chin. No, when you get hit and you get up, that's what's showing you have a chin. Being able to get hit and get right back to it.
But this drama has only made a long-standing rivalry between both of these guys more exciting and more lucrative. After all, the sport thrives on this kind of stuff.
I'm really focused on just whooping Devin Haney's ass again. That's all I'm really worried about.
These two guys don't like each other. What better way to settle it than to put two boxing gloves on each of them and let them duel it out in the center of the ring? Add a few thousand spectators on each side, and you've got a spectacle only a sport like boxing can produce.
Devin Haney, after getting knocked out from Ryan Garcia, that chin is not gonna be the same. That confidence, the heart, is not gonna be the same.
Every punch thrown, glance given, inch stepped, creating history. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what boxing is all about, and we want to see the rematch. Welcome to this video here on The Fight Game, where we preview the imminent rematch between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. First, let's look at how their first fight went. After Garcia landing a monster left hook in the first round, Haney never seemed to recover and Garcia scored multiple knockdowns. Scary power was truly on display. Garcia would end up winning the fight on the scorecards.
Come on, guys, you really thought I was crazy? You done lost your whole mind!
Considering a knockdown constitutes an automatic 10-8 round, Garcia practically secured the victory with the 3 knockdowns, even though Haney won lots of rounds and was competitive right to the final bell. After a chaotic build-up of Garcia seemingly not taking the fight seriously, the saga had now concluded. But the days following brought further controversy. It was revealed that Garcia failed a PED test the day before the fight, and Garcia had his win reversed. A social media frenzy followed, and Haney ended up suing Garcia. But now a rematch is on the horizon, and we'll be seeing both boxers back in the ring very soon. The threat of Garcia's left hook was not unexpected. Garcia made a name for himself through numerous knockouts with the infamous left hook.
I've got a chip on my shoulder. I can beat Ryan Garcia. As a credible opponent, his daughter Gianna.
Here he knocks Francisco Fonseca out with a brilliantly timed left hook. Garcia clearly has power in the punch, but it's his ability to perfectly time it that makes it a really dangerous punch. It's power, but it's also speed.
Because if it doesn't, Duno will just walk it down. Yeah, he has, and I think Duno's straight away sort of tactic by Duno. Good shot.
You can barely see this left hook land. Even in slow motion, it's quite hard to see. It's only when we turn it into super slow motion where we can really see how the slightest contact can render an opponent unconscious.
That's what he just needs to do.
Haney, however, brings excellent boxing skills to the saga. He's known for his highly advanced skill set.
Boxing 101. Gale's going to sit at moving around the center.
It's the reason why, despite 3 knockdowns, the fight against Garcia still ended up being a very close fight. Much was said by fans about Haney trying to defend the left hook. But boxing is boxing. Sometimes a punch can land. Haney, in the past, has actually shown a great ability to defend the left hook. When he faced Linares, he showed some great defensive skills to avoid getting caught with the left hook.
Nobody's fought to this point has been the jab. Is the trainer in round number 1, and then but he's not going to win any rounds on point.
Lost to Antonio DeMarco, so there's a lot of
Aggressive than we've seen him in past that I needed to do this.
And it wasn't just defense Haney showed in this fight either, it was top-class boxing skills.
Now it's going to be 2 knockdowns he had against Carlos Morales. Father as a trainer. Well, Devin brought in some new voices.
Needs up.
I thought Devin Haney in control.
Wins the fight. And he caught
It was a great display of offense and defense.
Yeah, I knew that you were trying to time me, so I was switching it up. Jab, and then I was trying to feint you, jab.
Garcia has endured some learning experiences too. His fight with Luke Campbell was a real learning fight and a significant first test.
That was a little Campbell at bay for a while against Southpaw.
Here you can see Garcia pulling back with his chin in the air and hands out from his face.
Seems like he wants to.
Oh, left hand sends the kid.
That's what he was setting him up for.
This leaves a dangerous opening for an opponent to throw a long hook. His opponent was quick to capitalize on this mistake with a feint to the body, then a long hook over top. A good shot and a fine test for Garcia to see how he'll respond.
Ryan Garcia's mind, he's never been in trouble, much less. Oh, and there's a nice little.
This was a good run.
Oh, he went right up with the left hook right at the bell. And
Garcia recovers and responds like a future champion. He quickly turned things around in his favor.
and move. He's got Campbell a little bit weakened here. To Ryan Garcia, your young body shot. Push the knees. He's Ryan.
After being down on the canvas, he lands one of the greatest liver shots you'll ever see. A looping left hook to the body. Garcia showed in this fight that he's able to turn things around to find a way to win. It's no surprise the first fight was so exciting because both boxers bring exciting styles to the ring.
I like that. Against a taller front defense, it's just as important as it's tough. And a lot of comparisons. We left hook there for Haney and get against the ropes. Just didn't know what to do. Oh.
Watch here how Haney whips the shoulder to feint, then launches up with a clean left hook. Don't underestimate Haney's ability to sit on his punches either. He carries enough sting to make any opponent second guess any advance.
Amateur champ, junior fighter. He was pursued by most of the top companies. Blocking those jabs at least.
A rematch between Garcia and Haney is going to once again bring such an exciting clash of styles. Haney's slick skills against the threat of Ryan Garcia's left hook. It's like a comic book storyline.
Devin Haney now head off his 16 landed punches in round 1. Working in command. He looked like there's a good round down the middle. Just like he did right numerous times. Nothing that stung him, and it makes sense too. Block those shots, but he's alive looking to mix it up. You have a lot of good fighters.
Ryan Garcia in the white, and there it is. It is over.
Let's just get straight.
Look at how relaxed they're going with that left hook. Still didn't bother him. I mean,
Lead with a lot of hook, hand speed, and
We've seen our fair share of boxing rivalries in recent times. Most notably, Beterbiev and Bivol are in the midst of an epic rivalry. Prior to that, Canelo and Golovkin treated us to a trilogy that will go down in the history books. Haney and Garcia have a similar storyline, but started out originally as a bout between two top athletes, has now transpired into a feud of bitterness and twisted verbal sparring, following a failed PED test by Garcia.
at the end of the day, I fought somebody on PEDs. That's how that fight was. But we move forward, and now as the world wants to see what Devin Haney's going to show up, and I look to give everybody all those answers on May 2nd.
Although Garcia was awarded the win in the ring, this win was reversed, and Haney now retains his undefeated record. While the win was erased from Garcia's record, what wasn't erased was the memory of that night from the minds of the fans. It is a tough moment for Haney. It's an unfair time he's been put through, because although we all saw what happened, Garcia didn't play by the rules. Boxing is said to be the loneliest sport in the world, and what Haney has gone through is truly a dark time. To bounce back from this would be extremely impressive. Garcia and Haney will soon fight on the same card, but against different opponents.
I'm here to do my job and set up that rematch, but I'm not overlooking him at all. I know that he's going to come to fight. It's a big opportunity.
And we're going to make it a big fight. We're going to make it one of the biggest fights in U.S. history, and that's for sure.
It's touted to be one of the greatest boxing events ever.
Never seen anything like this. Operationally, this is one of the biggest jobs that's been done in boxing, to close down this area for our sport. But the fascination with the concept and what he's doing and where he's placing these fights is going to make this a huge, huge draw on the night around the world.
Let's hope we see this rematch happen soon.
I'm excited for Ryan Garcia to come back. Ryan Garcia is great for the sport. Boxing needs Ryan Garcia. That's the bottom line.
Who do you think wins? Will it be revenge for Haney or a repeat victory for Garcia? Let us know in the comments section below.